My complexion is done and now I'm gonna go for my eyes. I have already primed my lids and done my eyebrows, and I'm gonna use to do my eye look this palette. This is from the brand Storybook Cosmetics. The particular thing about this brand is that each one of their palettes resembles or have something to do from a book of a fairy tale. This one, it is from the little Briar Rose, and this is how the actual packaging looks like. The only downside to this, it is how bulky it is, but this is more like a collection thing, and I love the detail that they put to each one of the palettes. And this is the color story of this one. Each one of the names of the shades had something to do with the story. I'm gonna do a swatch really quickly. The first one that we're gonna see is Briar Rose, the other one is Spindle, and the last one is Kalia. This is the first, the second, and the third one. Really nice shade, and they go really nice with the season that we are entering right now, and also with the festivities, St. Valentine's Day. The next row, Castle, Prince, and Grim. Really rich in pigment and nice also. The next row is Beauty, Woodland, and Enchanted. That is the third row. And the last row would be Fairies, Thorn, and Kiss. That is the last one. We have a mix here of mattes, metallics, and one that is a matte but has shimmers inside, which is the last one, Kiss. That one in particular, Kiss, it is a little bit different because, as I said, it is a matte shade with shimmers inside of it. And now we're gonna go for what we're here. Finish up what I have started in my face. Also, I'm not sure, I think I'm gonna go for a blue look, but I haven't made my mind yet. I also forgot that each one of the palettes has a really nice big mirror, so I'm gonna use that one to do the look. I'm really indecisive because I don't know if I should start my look with Briar Rose, Spindle, or Thorn. I'm gonna start with Thorn. I'm gonna use this RLM Moda Pro 430 brush. You may have seen me use this brush a lot because it's one of my favorite brushes. And I just started applying this shadow in a shade that it is called the banana shade, which is going to allow me to open up a little bit more my eye, and is going to help lift my eye. Now I'm gonna place my brush in the outer corner of my eye, and with circular motions I'm gonna start blending this shadow, and what I have left over in my brush, I'm gonna work it in the same manner towards my eyebrow. I'll tilt my head a little bit backwards to give myself a better access. I'm going to take a little bit more of Thorn, and I'm going to repeat the process again. So far, the color payoff has been really good. I didn't have any problem blending it. Now I'm going to go to my second shade, and I think I'm going to use this crown pointed crease brush, and I'm going to go to the shade Prince, the really dark blue one. And this one, I'm gonna place it in my outer corner. This is the shade that I'm gonna use to intensify my look. Firstly, I'm pressing it in my outer corner really carefully because I have done my complexion. I don't want to have any fall down there, because I saw that in the actual pan I had a little bit of fall down, and nothing so far, but still I'm gonna make sure I tap the excess a little bit and I'm placing it in my outer corner. Again, I'm just pressing the pigment here. Now I'm gonna start blending the blue shade, and I'm gonna use this small blending brush. It has a dome shape. This is the Valentine Contour Shadow number 4. This is another one of my favorite brushes. And really carefully, I will try to just buff at the edges. By the way, this brush doesn't have any shadow at all. I just want to blend edges of this eyeshadow. I'm trying to lift a little bit what I have here in my outer corner to take away this round shape that I did when I was applying it. And now I'm going to blend the edge here. I'm tilting my head backwards to help me gain access. And with small circular motions, I'm blending this shadow. I'm blending it in the same manner as I applied the first shade, going towards my eyebrow, just to maintain what I started. Now I'm gonna go to the light blue shade here, Castle. And I'm gonna use my finger to place it. Firstly, I'm gonna start really near the shade Prince. No, I think it's better if I use I changed my mind and I'm gonna use better a flat application brush. I chose the crown one to place this shadow, and I'm applying it in the middle of my mobile lid and taking advantage of the brush to blend it with tapping motions on top of Prince. And for the rest of my mobile lid, I'm gonna go with the shade Fairy, this platinum one, and I'm gonna use the other side of the brush to place it in the rest of my mobile lid. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with Castle to take advantage of the brush, and with tapping motions I'm gonna blend it on top of. I'm gonna start doing my bottom lashes. I'm gonna use the same blue shade Prince really carefully because I learned the hard way that this shade stains a lot. I'm placing it on top of my bottom lashes, just to the half of my eye. Oh, by the way, I use the ColourPop E10 brush. It's a really small pencil brush. And now to buff this a little bit, I'm gonna use this smudger brush. This is from a set that I got in my Boxy Looks, if I'm not mistaken, from RLM. And I'm gonna go to Thorn, the first shade that I use in this look. And really carefully, I'm starting first, by the way, in the rest of my bottom lashes. And what I have left over in the brush is what I'm going to use to buff a little bit Prince. Now with this brush, this is a smudger from the brand Scone. I'm gonna go to the shade Fairies, this one. And I'm going to extend a little bit my bottom inner corner. I'm using as a guideline my very own inner corner and extending it. I'm going to go to my first shade again, which was Thorn. And with the same brush that I start my eye look with, the 430 brush from RLM, I'm going to make sure to buff the edge of my blue shade to have this rose color all over the border of my look. I got to the point where I'm a little bit more satisfied, but still with this ColourPop E2, I'm going to buff a little bit this edge here because I went with a, maybe has a little bit of a cut crease here in my beginning part of my mobile lid. That wasn't intentional, but I want to smooth it out. So that's why I'm going with this clean brush on over it. I want to do a really thin liner, and I'm going to use this one. This is from Hank & Henry. This is the Blickity Black Longwear eyeliner. From all the liquid liners that I have used, this is my favorite so far. It isn't really black, but what I do like about it is the felt tip. It really do wonders. It's really easy to use. It doesn't skip, which is what normally happens to me with all the liquid eyeliners. And then when I retrace, I almost every time do a mistake. So that's why I really love this one. To finish up the look, I'm gonna curl my lashes, apply mascara, and I think that for falsies, I'm gonna go with the Ardell Wispies, which are really natural looking false lashes. And then when we're gonna come back to do lips. Eyes are done, and for lips, I have a trio. Firstly, I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna use this Kat Von D. This is bow and arrow to technically line my lips. I'm gonna use this Alamar Cosmetics. This is a flat application brush, but you can use it for whatever you may need it. This is from the Reina del Caribe Volume 1. And I'm soaking it in the shade of the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow. And now I'm gonna start with my Cupid's bow. Now my sides. Now my bottom lip, first the center, and now the sides. And now for the inner part of both top and bottom lip, I'm gonna go with this Ofra liquid lip. This is the collab with Madison Miller, and in the shade Oh My Ray Ray. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use the brush that will help me blend the two shades together. And this is how the lip looks so far. I have two choices for lip gloss. Either I want to go for a cool tone or warm tone. I have this one that I haven't tried yet. This is from Too Faced. This is the High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss in the shade Crazy Rich. Or I go for one of my staples. This is the Stila Magnificent Metal Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Moonstone. So it would depend. This is how it looks, the Too Faced. And this is how the Stila one looks. And I think I will go for the Stila one because I went for a cool tone look. So Stila for the win. And my curiosity got the best of me, and I applied the swatch that I applied in my hand with the brush, and I only apply it in the center of my bottom lip, and I love how it looks, and I'm gonna do the same thing to my top, just in the center of it. And this is the look. So sweets, this is it. This is the final look. I really like how my makeup turned out. Sorry for the light changing, but let's just wrap up the video. Okay, firstly, I'm gonna go through the products that I use for my eye look. I only use, I think, around four shades. One, two, three. Yeah, I only went for 4 shades, and this is a 12 pan palette. But so far, I really like this. It is the first time that I have used a Storybook palette, and so far I'm really satisfied with it and really in love with it, especially with the packaging and how they want to build a palette from a storybook. That is really nice. The only downside, as I said before, it is how bulky it is, but if you buy them as a collector item, you wouldn't mind. But besides that, the palette itself, all the mattes that I used, they were really easy to blend, and I got a lot of color payoff from them. Also, the 3 metallics that I went for, really good, really nice, excellent in the blending part and in the color payoff. But Prince, which was the really dark blue that I applied, it had a lot of fallout. And I'm really careful with my application. It didn't matter. So now I know that if I want to use that shade again, and probably Beauty, which is another dark metallic shade, I can do my complexion before using this, which I don't like that. I really like doing my complexion first and my eyes later. And I will take that in consideration, and so should you if you by any chance have or want to grab this palette. My lips, I love how they look. It is the first time that I use the Too Faced High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss, and so far I like it. It isn't goopy, it isn't sticky, so this is a really lovely product, and the shade, it is awesome. I like the firstly it was a trio, now it is a quartet that I have in my lips, but loving it regardless of the effort that I put to get what I have. So I hope you like it, and if you did, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really much appreciate it. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a video, press the notifications bell, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.